Hello, everyone. This is Night at Night's Gaming Tavern. Welcome back to some Baldur's Gate. We're going to be continuing where we left off and checking out some things. Alrighty. Um, Alrighty, right where we left off. Now, I want to get to that goblin camp and have a look about. All of them are talking about that cult that's been going on, the Absolute. I want to see what's going on there.
I could take one of the gods, maybe two.
What about a bear? I'd like to keep our guts on the one side.
Okay.
Master let us in here. We're your guests. They don't care. Look at them.
Time to press ahead.
First things first. What does this Corgo want? Okay, so that's why they got mad.
See what this does.
There's an idol of the god of nature there. Hey, dude, what's up?
I'm sorry.
Have you lost Release her.
She stole the idol.
Oh, certainly. Although I would say you'd probably have a better time hitting me up on my Discords, my dude.
The circle will be closed.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it.
Wait, why am I... Oh, yeah, I used the mask.
Girl. You mean parasite?
Really? Wow, gonna react that way to Tiefling?
Steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Alright. Hard sell, I guess.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits. It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master whole thing was...
What was that?
Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize you were frightened of wolves, Shadowheart.
Everyone's frightened of something. My fear's hardly irrational when you see the fangs of those things.
You good, Shadowheart?
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. Away from you. Just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt? Yeah.
Being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Yeah.
You can trust me on that.
Fear of wolves?
Ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
I need her, so
I had a
yeah.
feeling you'd be understanding.
Alright, back to the road. Okay, so given what I just saw, I do not trust these druids. They're willing to imprison and put a deadly viper onto a child.
Something's on my mind.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Yeah,
Hills will sooner freeze over. But we'll try. Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care.
okay, dancing lights, which I can already cast. Couple of soul coins, though. They did say something interesting from last time. Maybe there'd be something useful? Yeah, they said over this way, I believe. They had a prisoner.
What to bring? You ain't gonna shoot
Hmm?
me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She brother, Archer. You're better than this.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin.
Okay.
If you ever had it to begin with.
Hmm.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
So you do know something. I shouldn't need too much for this. Yeah. Okay.
You're right. I wish you weren't. I really do. Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
Yeah, which is a good point.
Heart will be the death of us.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Archer. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Won't take much to convince you. Yep. Really won't.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute. Got
Yeah?
our lab set up, cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyah. You won't regret it, promise. I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
I'm just gonna...
Don't touch me.
Oh, we have level ups. Not what I intended, but okay. I think I'll go Battle Master, and I'll go Disarming, Sweeping. Nice. Trip.
Hardly a challenge.
Okay. Ooh, I don't like the fact you're up there.
Yes, here.
You getting that would be great for him. Bastard. Okay, you're a barrel of water. That's fine. Can at least take you out, I think. Not quite, but got close. Alright. That is not what I wanted.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Alright. Nope. Don't want to do that. Why the hell did it give me True Strike when I did that? I swear. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to reload on that one, only because something got messed up with my character. Quite a few things went wrong. Still don't trust that druid, though.
Light on my feet. I need a quick word.
Sorry about that, guys. Botched it. Alright.
Another step forward.
Well met. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. Non a drastic measure. But more monsters seem to terror. Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Alright. Alright. Alrighty.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Alrighty.
Hells.
Or yell louder. That's fine too. She's right.
Thank you, Road.
We go and talk to Will, and then we go down here.
Go on. Not bad. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Well met.
You are the
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Her name. I track. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her. She'll leave behind nothing but a trail of. Sorry, but there's no room for me. A splendid plan.
Alright. You know, it's mind-blowing seeing that there is tiefling refugees in the midst of all this.
You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. Keep back.
A moment.
What? You, but a word of.
Talk to her. I don't know if I want to do anything about that goblin.
The bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
I shouldn't need that. Okay, maybe I did.
More follow Korga every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees and would only. If not, I fear for my people. I would, but if Master Halsin does not return, find Nettie in her room. Master Halsin did not chase treasure.
I'll give it a shot.
Find our master. Return to me then.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please.
This is
A what? I will.
a death viper. You have milked their poison before. A single drop of it could
Girl. She eats wrath, lock and keep still.
Come, Korga.
Do it.
the snakes. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Alright.
Very well. Out, thief.
Thank you.
Halsin isn't here.
I know that look. It's just something. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. Positive. You can trust me on that.
ridiculous. We just let her run off.
She's a troll.
A dead child. One who tried to kill her.
Yet she died. That's what.
You're that one, Nettie.
Just give me a moment. A moment. This medication. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another?
Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
Yeah?
I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. Crawled
Yeah?
out? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. Come, follow me. We need to be quick. This way. There's no time to waste.
Oh, wait, yeah, we have level ups. I think I'm good on you. Don't be used outside. Spiritual weapons and inflict calm emotions. Warding bonds. Its ability. Blindness. Silence. That could be good. I don't want to give up necessarily Sanctuary. But having a way to say no to unfriendly casters or quickly hamstring a guy if I need to, that's useful. Nah, I'm gonna go Arcane Trickster, only because Assassin does have many of the same options that Thief has. None of whom are necessarily bad. But I do think I could get a bit more mileage with a bit of magic. Expended. There we go. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep you Battle Master though, only because being able to trip and to disarm and sweep gives you more melee options, which is all good.
What path lies before me?
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Hoping for a less grave cure. I don't trust that. What are you doing?
I can. I'm no Master Halson, mind. He'd have your tadpole out like that. Still, we have options. All right. Let's see what we can do.
Alright.
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might. But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening? Protected from on high.
Interesting.
Sounds like the drow. Master Halson said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halson was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship?
Yeah?
But Master Halson was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I mean... Yeah. Yeah. Better than being a brain-eating monster.
Thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halson and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Yeah?
That thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So it's only a matter of time.
But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halson heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halson and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life.
So I'm being sent in the long run.
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing I've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halson is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Alright.
It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halson didn't make it back. Good luck out there.
Okay.
If things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Okay.
That way.
Okay. So I definitely need to get into the goblins, and the only way to do that, I think, would be to have one of them in the good graces of us. You really don't like wolves. Poor Shadowheart.
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? What would your mother and I have done?
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Where'd the
Ma,
blood come from, lady?
fine. Stop it.
Our little hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise.
Thank you. Have to look after.
Do a bit of organization. Get this a bit more. You can take that. You're pretty well stocked up on stuff for thievery. Only because I want you to have more AC.
On my way. Very well.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yeah, nah.
Lower.
Sorry, Shadowheart. I know I'm being a bit of a dick.
You saw another gif. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate. Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
I don't fault you.
Up. You can keep your innards.
to eviscerate him.
I forgot to turn off the helmet.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Okay. Hey, brother. Yes? Why? What's up? Oh, um, do you mind just... Alright. You're good. Alright.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
But that's... She didn't kill...
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tieflin. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the absolute... You! Move!
Well, I guess I could try to... Come on, please. Okay.
Damn you. Damn... Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe...
It's all right, Arca.
I'm gonna bite the ends off your... Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me? Yeah, we'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut. You won't regret... Let me out, you bunch of softies!
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the blade of roughly his confidence.
Hmm.
The library was a gift from Vlakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Countless scholars roam the
Yeah.
Sea and beyond.
Why are you disapproving?
Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Keep your distance, darling.
I'm gonna bite the ends off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs!
Birds and dogs.
I already met your friend. You here to get me out of here?
No time to rest.
You bunch of softies! Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead.
Moving in.
Yeah, we're definitely not going back out that way. You know, I wonder, can I? Okay.
Something over there. Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be.
Did some.
Did you really just die? Okay.
On the move. Can't give up. On the move.
All right.
Quickly.
I'm just gonna keep snatching those from you.
that blood? No, never mind.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I
Alrighty.
down here. It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back. I must tell the others what happened.
No traps, please. They should all be running.
We are definitely taking a rest after this.
That might be worth it. I'm not going to last much longer.
My injuries need tending.
Interesting.
Begone, death. You will not take me.
On my way. A quick rummage.
Yep, no, we're going to camp. It's the only real way to fix this. Where is... There you are. Bugger! Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Okay. Frickin' fire trap, though, immediately killing Zaza. Are you serious?
I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave. Then thou must return with the proper payment. This is the price of balance. Well counted. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay.
Is life but a waking death, or doth it serve? I shall be here in thy camp, for whenever thou hast need of my services.
All right.
Be assured, it is not by choice. For a mere pittance of coin, should thou or any of thy compatriots, then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well, by doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Using a 5-finger discount. Wow, that's interesting. Not up for trading today, I'm afraid.
Yes, let's. On tippy toes. The softest touch. What a generous pocket.
What to do? What path lies before me? Here we go.
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you. Ah.
What's in here?
Wait. What? No, I don't want to take Gail's stuff. How you been, Chub Chub? There we go.
Dream in red.
Trust no one.
You need to disarm that then. Gotta say, we're in a bit of a rough one. Luck has not been on my side so far, chat. And then it does that. Wow. Okay. Way to prove me a liar, game. Uh. Fuck. Okay.
Tread lightly. What have we here?
What'd we get?
Let's move. Never wanted the easy path.
Alright, you gotta be able to get something out of Saza here. Too damaged. Oh, it's because I rested.
Something good here, I hope.
Well, bound to be some goodies.
Seems simple enough.
I spotted a trap. Move with purpose.
Well, hello.
Come on, please. Okay, I might be able to work with this. Just barely.
A true. Well, I can't even see a lot to pick. Let's see here.
Although I suppose the fact that that's in there does show whatever right or thing that they're trying to do just really isn't gonna work.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
I'll be keeping an eye on it.
What's that?
Okay.
I should speak up.
Okay, what about you?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Bitches, thank you. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. The bigger they act. Besides, that magic of yours, mighty as I'm sure it is falling a little short, isn't it? Something is wrong. Are you all right? Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming. I'm tempted to smack. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Hey, bother.
Hail giant strength, invisibility. Don't think you're got the greatest of things. You do have some stuff though. Decent amount of gold.
Take care now.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
I'll talk to the guards at Baldur's Gate.
Damn druids. Use his wooden tool. Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay, cool. Okay. Much better. We have a proper blacksmith here. I don't mind tanking up a couple of our frontline combatants, chat. Great club. Mall. Only because I know there's going to be more fighting.
Watch your back.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Right. I've got food, water, my dagger.
With haste. Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Well, a little bit.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I heard what happened. If the druids are this far gone. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. I'm still leaders need
Well,
Zevlor, Tilly.
it'd be something to consider.
Sire, being a Hell Rider is for life.
They can and did. Avernus changed. Best we get used to.
Yes.
Please, have mercy.
I just heard someone yell, "Please have mercy," and now I'm not seeing anything. Hmm.
More goblins.
Um,
Step quick.
No time to waste.
You know, I'm actually surprised that that worked as well as it did. It never is that easy, chat. It never is.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, so wrestling a bugbear would have gone poorly. But you're not here for heroics, are you? Avernus's stench is all over your skin. Let me guess. Your devil mistress sent you to get her soul coin back. Too bad. I earned it, fair and square. Why, thank you, dread slayer of bugbears. You shall live forever. Now take my regards back to that pouting Irenes and leave me alone.
It really won't take much, will it? Because, I mean, I got it right here.
Considering you turned that bugbear in, that's a
soul coin, true to its name, holds a
Without delay.
Alright, they had a literal bugbear assassin in their midst. How did they not... makes me wonder about the defenses of these people, because it's like, okay, you live in a world of monsters and all other things. There be things everywhere that want to eat your head. Why? Why do they not prepare?
My name is Lazelk Chucky, and my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
Have to keep going.
Don't rightly know what is that way or this way.
I don't know. You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you
What?
hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
She might be a healer, Bray.
She might be a bandit.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine.
What is happening here?
Andric and
I think I missed these guys in my initial playthrough.
yours to shepherd.
Protect them.
You should search that corpse. He's with the Absolute. You're a true soul. Edwin, do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin. I don't know any druids.
What happened to your brother exactly?
Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. We don't know what the Absolute wants them found. At any cost. Wait! Wait! Please, don't leave us. What should we do now?
What should we do now? Okay. Looks like you found me.
What? And I suppose...
May the Absolute...
Yeah.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that god...
Strange most cool. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you. Your muscles loosen.
Okay, well, explains why he died. Again, world of monsters and things like that walking around. He's sitting here walking around with a stick in his pocket. That's gonna do when, like, a harpy or something comes down trying to feast upon your guts.
Wrong me how?
Say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. Kills the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
Thought you was busy with the foul bloods in Elson's Grove. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right?
Alright.
Wasn't any of your business, though, was it? Didn't think this contract could go anywhere. Then you showed up.
Contract?
Crew dead. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic, supposedly buried around these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat. All I've got's the contract.
What the hell?
I can show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't. Yeah, and I'd do the same again. If you want to play the hero, come on. We're wasting time.
Well, freebies. I will not say no to a chance to stock up. What was that I picked up?
side. Vermin on the rooftops.
Bowman on the rooftops, huh? I see. They appear to have ransacked and hit the city.
Get over there! Surround them like! You sport?
Yeah?
Good. It's like they say. Wait. A drow. In the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance.
Don't let it happen again.
Come and go as you like. Move it, lads! And show some respect.
Okay. Playing to this works out.
Let's have a look.
Well, at least we got some fish. Hello there. I was transported to D&D, World of Darkness, or any fantasy world here to make your perfect character. What race would I choose? My main has usually been human cleric. Something witcher. Well, I gotta say that is a very spot on and good choice. Were I to do anything, I would probably go with some kind of arcanist or wizard or something to that nature. As personally for me, uh, the concept of magic has always been a very thrilling thing. And I think its study would be something truly spectacular and quite fun. So I would say like an artificer, a mage, something along those lines for the purposes of magic study. Or furthering magic.
Just another crate.
Now, as far as other things go, I'm going to make a quick save for I forget. Uh, but as far as other things go, let's say magic wasn't on the table for me, because, hey, let's face it, it'd be a roll of the dice. I would say probably an alchemist.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's darn dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brain worms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion you find.
The boar seems to be fresh. Only a few hours dead.
Uh,
On the corpse, you see two small
yeah.
punctures in its
I think that would be my answer if I had to be reborn or transported to another world. Yeah, I'm not going to accuse a party member. It's only going to weaken the fragile unity we got going.
It's been drained of blood with wounds.
Now, I'm thinking about as far as the race. If I were to do like a race or something like that,
But don't worry.
I don't know if I would necessarily be human. Only reason why I say that is there are races that are longer lived, and that longevity would yield very interesting results, as not only as far as life, but also as things to experience and do. Especially for one who, like me, would be into the fields of research. So, I don't think I'd be a Menzo Bronze and Drow, only because the Lulthsworn, while they are very, very skilled fighters, mages, and things like that, their society ultimately leads them to, well, essentially they get in each other's way. Which, at least for me, isn't conducive to research. I would probably think if we go back to some older D&D stuff, think like a moon elf or something like that. You know, longer lived, they tend to travel, usually spend their times alone. Occasionally I'd hunt a monster or something like that, but again, only for the purposes of research. Wizard Artificer, I mean, that is a good mix. And there is merit to that, especially, and this is just purely in the mechanical sense of things. A Wizard Artificer multiclass is actually very powerful in 5e D&D. For instance, a Blade Singing Wizard using Shadow Blade, Booming Blade, and Green Flame Blade, all of which are spells that require, one, a fair level of constitution, but two, they require concentration. That would be a really good one. Although, admittedly, for the purposes of research, I think I would spec more into conjuration. Only because, and this is me being honest, it would be so useful for the purposes of research if I'm thinking of a thing, like let's say I need a tool or I need to harvest an ingredient or something like that. If I can go, and now I have it. It would be pretty dang useful.
He whines, but remains rooted by the corpse's side.
Although, thinking about where I would like to be in this, I think I would kind of like to be. Poor guy. Out for a walk, got mauled by an owlbear. I think I would like to be more over in the northern part of Faerun. You know, maybe in the Harthern Hall where Dritz and them put their feet up. That would be cool. Maybe up towards Luskin, as there's always plenty of things to do up there. But let's say I was going more the evil route. I mean, a Thayan wizard, let's face it, they study magic and stuff most people haven't even heard of. That would be also really cool. Although, if I were to do that, I guess I'm more spec'd into necromancy. I guess that means I just have more research assistants. You know, like, hey, Skeleton Bob, go over there, mix that alembic counterclockwise, please. Funnily enough, I actually did that as a gag to mess with some people. Uh, so what it is I had a spell book. It was just a wacky spell book design. It has a skull cover, and the skull cover has two ruby eyes. You press the eyes, the mouth opens, you pull on the bottom jaw, the book opens. However, if the book hears any threats, like someone's trying to hurt it or something like that, oh, you do 3.5? You know what? I agree with you there. 3.5. I haven't played it in a long while. But back to the weird spell book I made. In the back there was a black hole about around about this big. It's a fairly big spell book. Classic tome design, steel and iron for the cover. It's quite a weighty book. Everyone was wondering what is with the black hole that shows no light on the other side. Someone reached in. They felt something smooth and spherical, and then they pulled it out, and out came a skeleton, like a bag of holding would. Now, this book is, as stated, large and heavy. I figured my character is not the strongest of persons, and if I was playing more towards the evil aspect, he would have a raised servant inside of there, and his whole job is just to hold the book. Like a little, I forget what that book stand is called, but you know, they're like this. You can set a book on it, just like that. And if the book feels threatened or things like that, he can run away. And they found out that okay, he has this weird wacky book, and they tried to look through it. One of them said, I'm about to fucking break this thing. And suddenly the book has two little legs, two little skeleton legs that come out of it and just take off running. And they're like, oh God, catch it. Okay, so these guys have thoroughly ravaged this place. Although, I'm not gonna lie, that spellbook did cause me a few issues. Only because a lot of people kept trying to figure out what was in my spellbook. What did I just wander across?
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness
Yeah,
you're here, sweetie. I
appreciate it.
come over these boys.
Stop this. We won't ask again.
Yeah,
Trust a word out of her mouth. Our sister went to the hag, and we ain't seen her since.
Hand over heart, I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all look for her, though.
Enough. Where is she?
Going with the role play here. Since I am a Lothsworn drow from Enzo Baranzan nobility, I would not be quick to trust this lady, because the most deadliest of drow are the older ones. They've lived eons through centuries of lies, betrayals, and murder. Nah.
You were supposed
Knew
to
it.
rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice. You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
Yeah.
Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast. I don't remember bloody asking you. Hold on her talk. What would you suggest?
Hmm. You know what? I think I'll try to get something out of these guys.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you. But, Joel, not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
I mean, if you want to play the fool's hand, sure. I'm kind of interested to see where this one goes.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
What can my magics pick up? Fuck all. Ah, goodness. Nah, I'm not wasting inspiration on that. I mean, I'll help myself to a few of these. Hmm. Actually, you know what? I did just get a free invitation to the drow, or to the, to see this other drow. So I'm gonna take it. Only because hags are powerful, and these dudes decided to play the fool's hand and run off. I don't really have a lot of investments, and so they won't even promise me a reward. Now, I know it seems cruel and all, but this is how drow live. I'm not sticking my neck out for nothing. Alrighty. I'll comb through this place a bit more. For now, let's see what one of the cousins has to say. Although, got a question for you, sir, if you're still there. What kind of life would you choose to live, though? As stated, mine would be one of research. I'd be running all over the place. Want to study all the things, want to find all the things. Hi. I see. The cousins indeed have prepared the way. Oh, they're over there playing cards. Okay. I'll not be one to tread upon this place too lightly, though, as part of me wishes to kill them.
The voice is irresistible. Your vision clouds, then
Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
Okay. You've been hiding something from me, Shadowheart.
you feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the...
My power grows.
voice is gone, muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost.
Alright.
I am a servant of Shah. My home is a secret cloister in Baldur's Gate. I need to bring that artifact back there. No matter what. I can't tell you anymore. This mission required utmost secrecy. We all submitted to having our memories suppressed so that we couldn't betray Shah's confidence. If I reach my contact in the city, I'll have my memories restored. Until then, I have to guard the artifact with my life. There. You have the truth, for all it's worth. Let's continue.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
You know, admittedly, that is the most drow thing. I wouldn't really care about that. I'm more interested in the weird box you're carrying.
Nothing more I can tell you. All I remember is that I have to get back to my contact in the city.
I know those symbols. Githyanki runes. Ancient as Vlaakith herself. You stole that from my people.
Yes. And a lot of my people died in the process. I won't fail them. Not after what I saw your kind do to them.
A powerful artifact indeed, to have caught the attention of so many. Not least the Absolute itself. The three figures in the vision, the Chosen, are searching for it. With the cultists' aid, it will not be long before they find it. Before they find you. You have evaded them so far, thanks, it seems, to the artifact itself. But how long can such protection last? Shadowheart has made her position clear. She will see that it is taken to its destination. At any cost. No doubt the Githyanki will seek to reclaim that which is theirs. But you still do not know what it even is.
Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna pick sides.
Any crimes against my kin will be answered for in time.
I just saved you. Keep that in mind next time you want to air your grievances.
Okay. Let's see what the cousin has.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Draw Raxlin's best come. Fill the front row. Be you beguiled, or be you be with fragulous crown. The inn burnt, so raise it your goblets and drain them with pride. Draw Raxlin, the true soul, and let you collide.
Foolish, foolish bard.
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick! That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing?
You
To you. No, come. Let's continue. I am.
Bah! You broke him!
Wait, wait. Draw Raxlin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done.
Yep. Indeed.
Party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Shouldn't take much.
Something stirs deep within you.
Oh, beg your pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead.
Yeah, nope.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
Yeah.
I wasn't intending to.
We'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun.
At least I can get a feeling for this place.
This room is dedicated to Seluna, vile moon witch.
Do you feel her inside you?
Goblin's decorations are an improvement.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
That's because she...
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
Oh, I saw that. Looks like the spider can eat well tonight. She's got to be around here somewheres.
The scrying eye. Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
A night warden. A drow matron.
Returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough. I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
Definitely an older matron.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
Okay, so I appear to have found something.
True soul? Praise be, sister. Are you here to join my hunt?
Yes.
What do you know of this druid?
I mean, at least it's convincing.
If you were sent here to hunt him, perhaps you can help me. The druid made
Yeah?
his home in a nearby sanctuary where his followers worship a false god. I
Okay.
need him to find it and destroy it. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled
You don't seem like you're too pleased.
She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks, it's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. The cultists cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Hmm.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin.
What is so
Demonstrate our power.
important?
Soon, all false gods will cower before the Absolute.
Okay.
Yes, sister. Together we shall burn it to the ground. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power.
Got any leads?
Captured a human who knows exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
Yeah. Freaking gnat.
Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Raiders are just prizes for guessing what this weapon they're after really is. The artifact.
We're still working on him.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
I don't think I was meant to see them through the wall like that. Okay.
Poor lad.
Oh.
Give you peace, you know. But you gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Oh,
Ah. I see.
I didn't see you there. Please, if you want to have a try.
Yep.
Of course, but maybe not this club. It ain't worthy of you drow types. But there's some tongue looseners in the fire if you want them. We'll leave you to it. Come, Grush, let's go. I don't think I got the stomach for this. I want to watch that weird priest next door. Sounded like he was beating something up.
Alrighty.
Please! Let me out! There's no reason for this!
Relax, I'm not going to leave you here. Looking for a druid named Halsum.
I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. That's all I know. Please, get me out of here. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please.
Okay. Problem is, I don't see a good way out of here for you, my dude. Also, hang on. I need to do something real quick before it annoys me. Hide during dialogues. Hide helmet. There we go. Much better. Okay. There's got to be something more here. Yeah, that's just a chasm of death. Okay. Hello?
Go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bones all the way.
Blowing my bones. I see. Yep. Would be useful, though. Would be useful indeed. Okay. Is there a pathway? Well, that takes me to the spiders. I don't want to go to the spiders. Oh. Okay. No. Okay. Okay.
A disgusting waste of stonecraft.
A boasting stand. Just don't react to me. Okay. I can climb these rocks. Ooh, what is this? Hang on. Back down. I found a few things. There'd be plunder. There'd be traps.
Best avoid that trap.
Damn it. Appreciate it. Also, hey, Kala, how you? How you been? 33. Okay, that lock is decimated. I mean, okay. Magic shield going to the magic fighter. By the way, Kella, you sent me down a whole rabbit hole of stuff because I'm sitting here like, because I'm not gonna lie, some of the short spined animals they look cute. So you've sent me down a rabbit hole there. You know that, right? I don't know if I'm ever making it back from that one. No, like seriously, there's cats, there's dogs, there's emus, there's ostriches. I think the freakiest one though I saw was a goblin shark. Which admittedly that one not as cute as you would think. What's the point of me even going up here? That door seems broken? Why? Well, just remember, there be some that are cursed, and then there be some that are actually kind of cool looking. I think the most cursed one though was the goblin shark, only because you ever seen a goblin shark, Kella? Oh, hey, Mr. Skeleton. Okay, so the short spine goblin shark photo that I saw, that one was kind of cursed, only because I don't know how else to explain it other than imagine a goblin shark that's just shorter and fatter. It looks like it's uncomfortable, and you know what? I wouldn't necessarily blame it if it were uncomfortable. Also, it was weirdly pink. Out of some other crazy stuff I found going down that rabbit hole, another one is the what is it called? What is it called? I'm having a moment. Oh my god. It's like a type of penguin. Emperor penguin? Yeah, those ones also pretty cursed. A bear? Okay, so the bear might actually kind of look cute. Especially if it's a bit on the chubby side. Wait, this is just some stuff I can just take?
What's up for discussion?
Strange ox? Apparently, I am unnerved by an ox.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it...
Did it just say moo at me? Like a person? I don't think I've interacted with you. I don't know if I should either. Okay, so Halson turned into a bear, and he's somewhere abound in the goblin camp.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Yeah, dude, you got fuck all. I was really hoping for some treasures, you know? I'm gonna see the blacksmith. If I could hook up some of my party before I try to figure out what's going on with the...
Looking for Steve?
Oh, when am I gonna play with Dalton next? Well... Admittedly, I'd like to play with him sometime soon. Cause I do have some ideas of some cool stuff we could do. Playing around in some Warframe, maybe some Remnant. Um, hmm. Also want to do some NTE, because I'm not gonna lie, I was having fun with that game. Because admittedly, I didn't think anime, supernatural twist, GTA mixed with some SCP shenanigans would be that good. That's just me being honest. Realistically, I didn't think any of that would be good. But it turned out way better than I thought. And there's actually characters that I like, which is the thing that was killing me when trying to play games like Genshin or stuff like that. Because there really isn't too many really cool characters to connect with, you know? Great example. The only character I wasn't really a fan of in this is Haniel. Well, admittedly, I would say you guys should save up and try it on PC, because there's so much cool stuff. Could even do a stream of it, Kella. If you're comfortable, though. I'm not going to make you do anything that you'd feel uncomfortable about. That aside, that game is also ridiculously fun. Although, got a question for you, Kella. Who are you? Because I know you've been playing a bit of NT with plan to afford a mini PC. Well, bear in mind because I know I'm on the cusp of being able to earn monetizations and things like that through YouTube and Twitch. If I'm able to save up enough, would you be remiss if I considered sending one to you or Exia or both? It depends on how it works out. I really don't know. But would you be okay with that? Alrighty, we managed to get a little bit of stock. Have a nice stream. Play and share tips together. Oh, certainly. I was gonna say, hit me up on my socials. They're right on top of the screen. Something to talk about with Dalton. Oh, fair enough. Well, just now the offer is there. I do not wish to do anything that would put anyone in a level of discomfort. Um, on sleight of hand. You know what? Give you a bit more armor there. You take a magic shield.
Time to get going.
Got to press on. Doesn't taste half bad.
Alrighty. Although, here's a question for you, Kella, if you're still there. I'm trying to decide, and I'm a bit uncertain on which avenue I want to go right now. On the one hand, there's a bunch of druids. They technically are offering medicine and stuff that could help me with my condition with the tadpole. On the other hand, there's this lady who's working for the people who may have something to do with how I got a tadpole, but does have more concrete answers. Which would you be looking at? Because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, for this game right here that I'm playing. Uh, Only because I'm sitting here thinking about, like, okay, both these guys, well, let's face it, they're not trustworthy. I don't trust them as far as I could throw them.
A few words for the kids. Spare a story or two.
Sorry, I was skipping that because I've been through it. I don't trust them as far as I could throw them, but at the same time, they both technically have things that I need. My character's been infected with a parasite, you see, that's eating them from the inside out. So I'm trying to think of what would be a good way to do this. And admittedly, I gotta say, I like how they wrote it, because neither of these is a good choice, because the druids are being super sketchy. But the absolute people, while they are being upfrontly evil, they are more honest, it seems. But I think it's only because they think I'm one of them.
The wound on my hand.
Yeah.
It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Yes, both options technically could, because the druids have a guy who's been studying the parasite and might be able to remove it before it turns me into a tentacled-faced monstrosity. The other guys are directly being influenced by it, and they seem to have people experimenting on it, which could lead to a way to where I could get it out of myself. But both, as stated, aren't really good options because the druids are being real sketchy. For instance, they're trying to prepare some kind of ritual to wrap a place in a bunch of thorns that'll suck the life out of people that touch it. A kid, in this instance, bumped one of their idols, and bear in mind I'm meaning the slang term of bumped, meaning they tried to take it. And, yeah, they locked the kid up with a deadly viper where, like, one drop of its venom would kill the kid. I'm sitting there like, okay, you guys are being very sketchy and aggressive, but then I go over to these guys and it's like, wow, you're not much better because you just slaughtered a whole village. Bear in mind, I'm a drow, so I'm drow, a dark elf, all that stuff. I'm not exactly good, but I don't really have much of a standing on either side of this, because neither of them seem like good allies.
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
Go with the druid. Fair enough. I mean, I get it. They are being aggressive and things like that. And they are acting a bit sketchy, but they're not being directly evil as the other guys. Which does mean they could be easier to work with in getting this thing out of me before it eats me alive.
It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, Kella, I'm trying to assess my party members here.
Perhaps there's potential in you.
As
Let's see how you handle this.
I figured it's best to have them in a layer of comfort when working together. So when we are working together and we go out here, we're dealing with these dangerous monsters and things like that. There's no complications.
My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating.
Fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Interesting.
The lies the world is drunk on, the institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. Curious.
Fair.
Most are afraid of my lady. I think I did well by joining you.
Well, I'm not going to knock you, Shadowheart. I am a drow. I worship a spider goddess whose core identities are murder, betrayal, and treachery. Yes, I'm technically playing a long game by working with you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing as long as things remain aligned.
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Hey, look, I'm just saying, I'm evil, yes. Lawful evil. Meaning, yes, I do have moral codes. Still evil, though.
I was part of a group sent by my cloister. We were to take the artifact from the Githyanki and bring it to Baldur's Gate, no matter the cost. Though it turned out the cost was very steep. I was the only one of the group to survive. I took the artifact and fled, only to be ensnared by mind flayers before I could finish the mission. That's all I know. That's all I need to know.
mean, fair enough.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? What? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Fair enough. Alright, well, she's in a good mood. I have not talked or dealt with these other ones. I really should. Hang on. Again, I really got to get a good look at this thing, only because of how funny it is. She has a mannequin of a mind flayer that she just beats up on. I absolutely love that little detail.
What troubles you?
Nothing.
I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
I find that weird. A magistrate. That is the story you're going with, even though you've practiced stealth and daggers. You're someone who's supposed to be performing the will of law, yet you look more like you break a good amount of laws.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole. I expect I am your first.
Interesting.
Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to nock. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Decadent, then. Lacking in economy. Like so much of this world and its undisciplined people.
I see.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
You know, I get that. That is a soldier's response.
The blade of frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it, and she was planning to return. One of the archdevil Zariel's own, chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard.
Hello.
I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing. A powerful friend with a keen interest in...
He does not wish to tell me.
I should speak up.
Alright, what about you?
Spare me a moment, if you please. We've been traveling together for a while now, and it's just about time that It's rather personal, Matt. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
Okay.
Specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with.
Oh, don't sweat it.
What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. say no more on that. Just trust in days. And by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest.
Alright, I'll help you out.
Would have it.
Well, I played it a while ago, back when it was a beta and things like that, and I've messed around with it a bit. But I haven't really had a chance to go into it too much.
Thank you.
Well, so far I'm just getting to know them, the more complete versions of them. Because, again, from playing back in the beta, these guys were very different. And they also looked very different.
Lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its rap. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. My lady,
Although, admittedly, I like how true and honest all the characters are so far. For instance, Lae'zel, how she's acting, she's a soldier, she's a Githyanki. I gotta say she's a very true enactment of what a Githyanki is. Astarion over here, I remember that he is not quite as he seems. He says he's a magistrate. I'm sitting like, no, you have too much knife play. You're too light on your feet. You're not a magistrate. You're something else. I knew Shadowheart over here was a follower of Shar, only because she's got the iconography all over her. I find it interesting that she's on a secret mission for Shar. Will, I'm uncertain of. Because, I mean, I get the wizard, wanting to consume magic and things like that. He has a stone eye that's a sending stone. And he has an ally that somehow can take him into the hells. Which I'm sitting here like, okay, you're definitely a Pact of the Fiend warlock. Yet he wants to play hero despite serving something so evil? Oh, I'm going with the Dark Urge. Essentially, I'm role-playing a magic mirror. I'm role-playing a drow matron? What is this? Oh. Because sitting here thinking about it, someone who has desires to kill, to fight, and all that stuff, that to me screams very, very much so a Lothsworn drow. And it looks like I've covered everyone here and chatted up. So all these people should be less stressed. Back out and about. But to answer your question, oh, have a nice stream. Thank you. Yeah, it's better. Oh, I see. It's way better than the beta. I appreciate that. That gives me some good expectations then. Um, favorite class from. Oh, well, that's actually what I'm doing now. Because again, I went with that because it seems like it would fit playing as a drow. Ouch. As far as favorite class though, I'm not gonna lie, I've been enjoying them all so far. But one of the most competent ones that I've played thus far is definitely Shadow Sorcerer. If you could bring one Baldur's Gate 3 character into a D&D campaign, who would I choose? Well, here's the question. To what role would they be playing? For instance, are they friend? Are they foe? Are they a side character? Who are they? I need to explore that goblin camp more. There we go. But yeah, if they were to be like a friend or a foe, or we'll just go with friend to keep it simple, then I would probably say Shadowheart, because I think there's a lot that I could work with in terms of a story. Or Lae'zel, because of the... do I like D&D artwork? Yeah. Or Lae'zel, because of her soldier background and things like that. And you really don't see too much about Githyanki. And I think that's, well, admittedly a travesty, because think about it. They live in an astral sea. Their city is made on the skull of a dead god. And yeah, no, I very much like it. Especially the attention to details in terms of the equipment. Like, Lae'zel and them, they, just to point this out, she is a soldier and a skirmisher. Her major thing is she is supposed to be able to get into a place and get to fighting. That's why her armor is designed like this, because she has to maintain a level of mobility and still be able to get into places. Astarion, this is what gives me pause about him being a magistrate, because he is supposed to be a person who is observing the law, yet he is gilded in armor that is too shiny for such an office, yet too stealthy. Like he's supposed to be out in the middle of things. Her, simple chainmail, nothing wrong with that. But the details behind them also sell into even the characters, which I gotta say is nice. Professional D&D artist, turn people's characters into stunning. Yes, actually, but as a heads up, I'm just giving you a heads up. See my social links that are going across the top there? I would ask that you post it there. Only because I won't be able to do so during the stream, but I'd like to be able to look at it and to enjoy it and things like that. And hey, if I see something that I like, I might pick one up.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. It's mine.
Does the bird have a name?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
Admiring him.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Yeah?
But, how much do you got? Hey, I could buy a Bagoonie and pick. Here's the key.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Okay, that's interesting. Where did you just go?
I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. We mustn't tarry, but I hate for our friendship to end. Smashing!
Yeah, just get out of here, Volo. What are you doing? Oh, I do apologize. I won't be doing that during the stream. It is of no offense to you. It's just my socials and stuff are going over there for a reason. You can hit me up whenever you wish, but you've got to hit me up. A bear?
Keep your hands steady, Free.
You're about to get ripped apart, my dude.
Make it squeal again.
Oh, it's going across the top. My name's Nightwinged Angel.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises.
Hmm.
We made it squeal.
Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya. What here?
All right. Let's see here. No, you guys gotta die. Okay, there's these guys. Okay, so there's not that many of them. There's just wargs over there that really can't do much unless someone gets over there. So, first things first. Sorry, kid, you're getting stabbed. Of course, they have spiders. I'll send it. Yeah, I'll check it. I'm not checking it during stream, though. Again, I do apologize, but I kind of got to do the stream. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, no, I'll message you after the stream's over. That's it for him. Nope. Really can't do much with that. Alright, what you doing, Mr. Bear? Ah, shit. Alright. Um... Hello. What's up?
Supper.
Oh. Certainly. After this bout. Appreciate it.
Come now.
What, you gonna take over?
No. Go where I spray you with disinfectant spray.
You better not spray me with disinfectant spray. What is wrong with you, you psycho?
Yeah, either. You're going to get me out.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Don't you dare. Be gone. What is wrong with you?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm a trained moron. It's happening.
What the fuck? Go away! What is wrong with you shooting fire at my head, you fucking heathen?
Go eat.
What is wrong with you?
Go eat.
What the fuck?
Go eat.
Chat, help!
I'm gonna Gene Simmons your ass.
No, you're not. Be gone, heathen.
Not like I'm gonna breathe fire right or anything cool. I'm just gonna like sue you.
Did you really just say that?
It's true.
I am fighting demons, sir. Be gone.
There's a fucking dog that has autism. Yeah, mess with the druid and cast silence so he can wild shake back.
Okay, good 2 for 1.
My path be true.
Behold
Alright, you're just getting smote with a firebolt. Alright. Gonna get over here so I can take some pot shots at some guys. That's it for that guy. Motherfucker disarmed me.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list.
Okay, so you're that druid that might be able to get this thing out of my head.
A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
Yeah.
You mean you have one of them? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn.
Yeah, can you get it out of me or what?
Something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. You weren't speaking lightly when you said you needed help. Let me tell you what I know. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No.
Interesting.
Different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out.
I'm going to shit in my hands and clap if you don't go upstairs and get some food.
I am. I'm finishing. What is wrong with you?
I'm just trying to.
Wait. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order.
Measure your patience.
What the fuck? Go away! You freaking crackhead.
They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety.
Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, may Sylvanus go.
Okay, Astarion, though, seriously, you had to drop your knives. That might be good for you. Also, whatever magic did you hit me with? Okay. Well, for now, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it for my brother comes in and decides to throw more stuff at me or prod me with random objects or shoot fire at me. So we're going to go ahead and call it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. For those on YouTube, I very politely and respectfully ask that you leave a like on the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel and share the video amongst your friends, as the more support that I can get, the better content I can provide for you guys. Sorry, I'm tired. I haven't ate either. For those on Twitch, I ask that you do essentially the Twitch equivalent, and I will see all of you guys in the next one. Thank you for stopping at Knight's Gaming Tavern, and I hope to see you guys again. Goodbye.